Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm jacobcrypobury. We're going to check out 1inch. I heard they're very popular in Asia, and today I want to look at it because we're getting a little bit of a pump, to be honest. And even though it looks a bit depressing versus the all-time high retrospectively speaking, we are still getting a nice pump to the upside. So I did say let's not get too excited too soon, because usually after extreme fear we do get relief rallies. Now, on the market cap over the week, Bitcoin is back down 1%. Ethereum is just up a very subtle 5% as well. So again, don't let those small pumps FOMO you in, and again, you make the same mistake because the trajectory is still down in the market right now. So looking at 1inch top 15 DeFi apps by active users, this was just tweeted a few days ago. We can see 1inch is actually ranked 7, so it's still one of the best DeFi ecosystems for people to use. Got a tremendous amount of volume in there, 688 million over the 30 days. So still a really strong network. Of course, nowhere near as big as a PancakeSwap or Uniswap, but it's getting close. It's getting close. It certainly will have a good challenge in the future, and there's a lot of healthy competition out there to keep the 1inch network pumping. So what's going on with 1inch at the moment? Rank 81. $0.75 we're trading at, up about 5% on this day with a market cap of 413 million. So we've seen a big surge of volume. You see that's up 231% there, and that has been a bit of a catalyst on the price. That's why we've got this very slight pump. Looking at the market cap as well, if we go to the all-time high for the market cap, if it's going to load, it might not, so we'll flick back to the price, or we won't do that at all. We'll just go over here. So let's have a look quickly. Where are we? Click on the alt. Yeah, we can see basically the previous all-time high was from a year ago all the way back over here at $5.67. So we've seen a harsh correction, a classic altcoin correction, and these prices, to be honest, it's easy to feel very bullish on the activity that we're seeing today. So we just hopped in the 1inch charts over here, guys, and you can see we are down quite a tremendous amount from these larger prices. On the the Binance exchange, we were actually way higher, the all-time high itself. So we've had an overall correction now of about 93%, a classic altcoin correction. Now, look how undervalued we are versus even the summer low of 2021. Even in 2021, the first week of distribution, we came down to $1.66. So to see us now at $0.775 is quite alarming. You can see the trend has just remained down the whole time. And again, I think this is a huge volatility wick, so I'm not going to count that one actually. But what I'd want to do is just join all of this up, and you can kind of see what's going on over the macro scale. Is that we are sort of now leaning towards the resistance side of things. The RSI has been oversold a few times recently on this daily time frame. If we were to actually jot each time we've been oversold, usually a lot of projects get a rally following these oversold positions, and it did occur a few times. I mean, over here in July 2021, but that's when we were still in the bull market. Now we're in the bear market. Even after these oversold positions, not a great deal is happening. We had the Terra crash here, we had the Bitcoin 200-week capitulation here, and we're not really getting the momentum and the reversal waves that we want to see for 1inch at the moment. So for me, the sentiment is still very much bearish. We just popped over and through the 20-day moving average though, so that is at least some good news on the short-term price action. We might see some continued momentum to the upside here. Again, looking at the Bollinger Bands as well, we're just about hit the top of the band, so can be a good time to go short, but we might be in the start of a brand new uptrend at the moment. I'd really be keen to see 1inch over here break through this resistance at around $0.8. So what could effectively happen in the next few days or weeks for 1inch? Let's take a little look. We're going to remove our Bollinger Bands now and get that volume back in, because we've seen a great surge of volume, and that's why we've got this big candle over here. You can see how volatile each movement is as well. If you look, for example, this swing high to swing low, we came all the way up to the 2.272 over here on the Fibonacci extension. Now, if we were to take this swing high here, this swing low, it would take us to around the $0.97 level if we do get continuation here to the upside. For our time frame, we're not even overbought on the RSI, so it does look quite good as well. Daily time frame, again, we're looking pretty neutral on the RSI. So I'm really hoping that we're going to see some continuation to the upside for this project. Trading at 0.7 $0.77, we do look quite undervalued when looking at the retrospective prices of this project. We've still got some key areas of resistance to at least get through as well. I'm going to show you these right now. For me, it's going to be this swing high over here at $0.9, and then the next swing high over here at around $1. So getting to that $0.9 to $1 range is going to be quite tricky for 1 inch. And I suppose when you look at the smaller time frames like this, you can really start to see the volatility increasing. I mean, look at this. We've got a bit of a broadening horizontal channel right here, which does show a lot of volatility. And if I'm honestly speaking here, we are in a bear market, so you just assume the trajectory is still down. But this broadening horizontal channel does demonstrate a lot of volatility, and we had that double bottom position here, bullish reversal, we bounced out, and now we're holding structure because we got a lot of volume come through. Look at that, 9 million volume. So I'm anticipating now, because of this, that we might get a pullback, and if we do get a pullback, I'm looking at my fib levels, maybe around the $0.74 or the 0.72 fib level for the 1 inch token here. Remember, this is very volatile. This is high risk, high reward trading. I would only go long here if I were to see 1 inch break out of this 0.8 level, retest this as a support, and then see continuation with a take profit at around 0.9. But I do think we're just going to see a bit of rejection and maybe roll back over down to lower levels around the sort of 0.7123 level here for 1 inch. But you know, who knows what could happen. Crypto is a crazy thing. So that's my short-term predictions. We've got lots of support at $0.618 as well. I don't think we're going to fold back to 0.5 level anytime soon, but you can just see, looking at this, the volatility is crazy. If we were to look at price targets for the next few years, this is where things can get interesting, of course, because this is a DeFi platform. DeFi is exponentially growing, as we know. Here we would basically take the swing high or the all-time high and bring our fib extension down to the current market cycle bottom. And the pragmatic targets, I'm just going to remove the volume, and the 20-day moving average. The pragmatic targets would be around $9 to $12.50 here for our friend 1 inch. And that's looking at the next crypto bull market in the next crypto Bitcoin halving in around 2025. So about 3 years time, I'd be looking at a $9 to maybe even a $12 1 inch token. So you're looking at way over 1,000% increase, if I'm not correct. Yeah, about a 1,300% increase for 1 inch holders. Of course, we're looking really undervalued. Bitcoin also undervalued at the moment, back to its fair value. Got extreme fear in the market, so things are looking good to accumulate again. I personally like to accumulate in the extreme fear scenarios. Pardon me. So if you want to grab some 1 inch today, guys, or some Bitcoin, go ahead, use the link down in my description below. Of course, it's not financial advice. You don't have to copy what I do, but things like this, these just very golden, simple indicators do tell us that now is perhaps a good time to start looking at accumulating more cryptocurrency. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, do smash that like button, give me a little subscribe, do some just, share some kindness, share the love, guys. Leave a comment, leave suggestions, say something nice. Just subscribe to the channel. Don't be shy, hop into the Discord, hop into the Telegrams too, and I'll see you later.